Hey guys, Dr. Henry Cloud here. I have an issue. I love God, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that He's real. He's proven that to me for decades. That's not my problem. My problem is I love my friends, and many of them don't know Him, and they don't have a relationship with Him, and I want them to. But that conversation is difficult to have a lot of times. A lot of people feel uneasy about when you bring up faith, and especially in today's culture, things can be so divisive. And it's just a hard conversation, but I want to tell them. So I decided to solve my problem. I've written a book called Why I Believe. And in it, I tell my story, how I was in desperate suffering. And God entered in and brought me out of it. And then a lot of miracles that I've seen Him perform since then that have shown me that He's real. And then also when I came to faith, all the intellectual questions and quandaries I had to work through. Like, what about science in the Bible? And hasn't, like all of these struggles in the world and the pain that people see, what about all that pain? And why can we still have that and the suffering if there's a good God? And so when you look at the questions like that, and like I look at them, sometimes that makes the conversation even difficult when we don't have answers. Well, those questions were answered for me, and I share all of that. So this is where you come in. I've also decided to do an event that I can share with my friends and that you can share with your friends. And also as a spiritual growth story for all of us to be reminded of who God is, what He can do, and why there are real reasons to believe. But this event is one that you can share with people. So it's called the Why I Believe event. You can find out about it here. You can stream it. You can play it later. There's a lot of things you could do with it. You can have a small group over at your house, whatever you want to do. A lot of ways to do it to share your faith, because that's what I want to do. And I want you to join me in it. So click here and join me.